All right, as I said, we are rebuilding the library from scratch because we don't have anything from before. So this is all stuff Coach has accumulated since starting the channel back up. I already told you I own Red Sox 2086. That is a novel. It is very short, but interesting nonetheless, but not really room to include this one. So this is all new scores. You've probably only seen one of these, this first one, right? So the Lions finally roar. The Ford family, the Detroit Lions, and the road to redemption in the NFL, author of Motor City Burning. So we also want to pick up that title, right? Now, some other titles I'm going to want to pick up. There's like some Cleveland Browns history books would be nice. There's a really cool Red Sox 2086 book and a Mets 2086 book. I want both of those for sure. And there's cool stuff about like soccer, like how dictators abuse the sport of soccer, that sort of stuff. But moving on, we got the league. How five rivals, we wish it was six, right? Created the NFL and launched a sports empire. So deeply researched, surprise on every page. Altogether marvelous new book. So let's hope this gives us some insight into what the backstories are to all these teams, right? But that's going to be one of the toughest to decipher. That's a big boys book, right? So not super exciting since it's not like stuff we could probably easily look through and figure out, but it's definitely one we're going to need to know. That's like assigned reading, right? Whereas this is like, woohoo! And we got false start, how the new Browns were set up to fail. So this is how like the post rebuild, or post like 99 Browns, like when the team came back, like how they were screwed over. And we know the word Pluto's coding. These are all pretty nice books. No joke. I'm very happy with the way all of them came. Didn't really know based off order, and it didn't have a lot, but like the artwork on this one for sure. That's a fun one. Weird moments in Cleveland sports, Bottlegate, bed bugs, and burying the pennant, and more. Oh yeah, we like that. We kind of want to look at the back of this one here. And give us any examples. Only in Cleveland. If you can't laugh about it, what else are you gonna do, right? And for futility in baseball, football, and basketball, even beyond that, weird, wild, random, and odd occurrences. From front office ineptitude to absurd losses to bizarre injuries and more. We can't wait for the bizarre injuries, especially in the absurd losses. Uh, Cavs player accidentally scored layup in the wrong basket. Another shot at his own basket on purpose. I think I remember that one. The Tessie Tribe manager, my dog's so cute, who got into a fight during an exhibition game with the AAA farm. The Browns owner who took advice from a random stranger on the street and blew a first-round pick on Johnny Football. The pitcher shot in the leg while riding the team bus wearing a cheerleader outfit and go-go boots. Yeah, that's some sort of ritual for sure. Team owner once called the dumbest man in pro sports. Brown star whose season-ending injury came while popping a wheelie. Another whose eye, so some one eye symbolism, was nearly put out by a referee's flag. Yeah, we know about that. The Indians player who was traded for himself. What the fuck? A victory owed to a timely swarm of insects. Yeah, we know about that. We got to go into it, though, on this channel. The Cavaliers' first draft planned using bubblegum cards. When Tribe mascot Slider fell off the outfield wall into live action during a playoff game. What the hell? That sounds awesome. And we're just getting started. We haven't even mentioned 10-cent beer night yet. If you're a Cleveland sports fan, you'll enjoy this offbeat collection. Alrighty, so you get it. That's our wacky sports. This one, once again, more like the league. So this is like baseball's version of the league, and Coach Sapanis looks like some assigned reading. It's going to be tough, but it says outrageous lies exposed, how baseball happened, the true story revealed. And it says life will look into a young nation creating a pastime that was love from the first crack of the bat. All right, so here we go. Can't pass this up, right? Not that we're deep in on the Cubs and they kind of already beat their stuff, but you can always learn from what's happened, right? So we had to pick up the Cubs story of a curse, although certainly not as excited about it as, like, say, Season on the Brink, which we still need to pick up. Crazy '08, how a cast of cranks, rogues, boneheads, and magnates created the greatest year in baseball history. So this one is more on the fun side in Coach's opinion. He's excited to hear what the hell happened in 1908. Also, like, I think the Cubs won in '08, and then like 108 years later, they won in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like '08, right? You get it. Summer of '68. We have no idea. Season that changed baseball in America forever. Is Coach on to something, y'all? Why'd this happen? Here. Huh? Alrighty. Pete Hustle, Myth, Life, and Lies of Pete Rose. So we like that said like myth and lies and all that sort of stuff, and we need to figure out stuff about the Reds. This one's on the more required reading, but it should have a more. It's not going to be as dry as How Baseball Happened or The League, right? So this one's still on the fun side of things, but not one we're dying for. This could probably wait a year or so. Coach does think this one is super fun. This is the last one up, so we gotta go out with a bang. Baseball, the movie, the book. A persuasive argument that the baseball movie matters to baseball, to Hollywood, even to America. Does that not pique your interest, yo? Coach got some bangers, right? So stay tuned. We're gonna pick up more too and get a whole fucking library here. So just a correction. So I do have a book called Red Sox 2086, but the books I want to get are Red Sox 1986 and Mets 1986, the year they matched up in the World Series, right? And then, oh gosh, there was one other thing I wanted to mention for sure. Oh, and we want to pick up this. Author of Monsters, 1985 Chicago Bears and the Wild Heart of Football. Just sounds like a fun read. Seems like, oh, not nearly as good as this one, but like eventually after we get a huge, like all the stuff that seems obviously cursed, we'll pick this one up too. And we're in a bad spot here, but just to round out, non-sports ones. So we got Dictionary of Idioms. So if we ever need to look up phrases, that sort of stuff, of course, we always have Google. Transformation, the Breakthrough. So we got the aliens, just like coaching and sleeping on the Terminators, all that sort of stuff. I got a couple Andy Kaufman books here. My freaking dog chewed up. So that's what's going on there. Got Jefferson Bible. This was a recommendation. I don't know much about it. Pigs in the Parlor. Practical Guide to Deliverance. This just seemed important. It was an easy read. The Rose in the Ring. It's about like the kingdom being controlled by the wrong clan. Screwtape Letters, C.S. Lewis. We got Secret History of the World. There's another one like that. Oh man, there's another one from this author that's better. I'll just leave it at that. So look at the other ones. It's very similar in title. This we got Dante's Inferno. And we got the Holy Bible. I'm assuming, yeah, KJV. I'm sure I got a bunch more gems. Here's just a few more that I found lying around. Secret Garden. Mother Night by Kurt Vonnegut. This one I thought was extremely interesting. I need to break this one out for primary reading. This one's going to be near the top of the list. Slaughterhouse 90210, Where Great Books Meet Pop Culture. Doesn't this seem like there's something going on here? Perfect. Pick me up and never put down. Yeah, 'cause you're going to need it.